Mr. Colusio, members of the Babcock-Smith House Museum, historians, preservationists, and friends, good afternoon. Let me begin by saying something that everyone in this room already understands, that Westerly does not remember its past without you. You are the guardians of the town's memory. You preserve the documents, the artifacts, the photos, the stories that allow future generations to understand who we were and how we lived. You safeguard the letters by the people who built this town. You protect the objects that people touched, the tools they used, the books they read, and the ideas they believed in. Because of you, Westerly's past is not lost to time. And that is why I am especially honored to stand before what I consider the true historians of Westerly, you. My name is James Wolfe. I am a citizen of Westerly. I am a proud military veteran. I'm a former intelligence analyst, and I'm a member of the Sons of the American Revolution. I serve as the chairman of the Westerly's 250 Commission subcommittee for the Westerly Time Capsule Project, and I'm here today because this project would not be complete, it would not be historically meaningful without you. This effort began with a presentation to the town council in December, followed by the Westerly School Board in January, who turned me over to the Westerly School Administration and all of the principals later in January. The school administration loved this idea so much for their students that they made it a part of their curriculum for students K through 12. For middle and high school students, there's going to be a writing competition to promote the writing skills of those students, with the first place student in both middle and high school will receive one of these. This flag was flown over the United States Capitol, and I have two of these. So the first place in middle school will get one, and the first place in high school will get the other one. For the younger students, created a fill-in-the-blank template for them to use to help them along. Put in your name, what grade you're in, who your mom and dad are, and that sort of thing, what you like about school. Following the schools, I reached out and spoke with every church, every interfaith organization, and synagogue in Westerly. Their congregations are on board with this project. We established a QR code for younger people to go online with their phone, click the QR code. They can put their letter in right online, attach photos to it, and it goes straight into the time capsule. The outreach continues with every civic group in Westerly, the Lions Club, the Rotary, veterans, first responders, the Dante Society. I'm meeting with them later this week. Parks and Rec, every department through the town of Westerly. The town manager, Sean Lacey, if you haven't met him, he's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. He sent out a message to his entire workforce with the information about the time capsule, encouraging them to take part in this with their families. I am working diligently with the Westerly Senior Center. The real history of Westerly resides at the Westerly Senior Center. If I could just get it on paper. So I created this a template for them, and it's basically, you fill in the blank, your name, your date of birth, where you were born, where you live. Did you have any military service? If so, which branch? Tell who your spouse is. Who are your friends? That sort of thing. What did you do in life? How did you land here in Westerly? And include a photo of themselves. That's the real gold. One other tidbit about the Westerly Senior Centers, that there are certain days that are really big days. Now, tomorrow's a big day because the lunch is corned beef and cabbage. It's it's a big draw. And next Thursday is the open-faced turkey, which is a huge crowd pleaser. So big lunch days, get a big turnout, and it's a win for me. So as part of the celebration of America's 250th anniversary, the town of Westerly is inviting all residents to take part in a truly historic community project. The time capsule will be buried on July 4th this year and opened on July 4, 2126, 100 years later. This is not just any 4th of July. This moment marks a milestone for our country and for our community, offering us the opportunity to contribute something meaningful that will last a full century and beyond. This is not just any time capsule. This time capsule includes the participation of everyone in Westerly, all 23,359 of us. I am asking everyone in Westerly to write a personal and heartfelt letter to the future residents of Westerly. Tell them who you are. Tell who your parents are, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, who your friends are, who your siblings are. Tell what you did, where you worked here in Westerly. So if you lived, worked, or played, I want to see your story. All these stories will be mailed directly to, all you have to do is put the Westerly Time Capsule, 45 Broad Street. They go straight into the time capsule unopened, and that's the real gold of all of this. So just imagine if someone had done this for us 100 years ago, and we're opening this for the first time. These envelopes have been untouched for 100 years with personal handwritten letters from the person who wrote it with a photo of them attached. How amazing would that be? Everyone has a story to tell, and every story will be remembered. The time capsule will serve as a gift to those who come after us, capturing the stories, voices, and experiences of today's Westerly residents. The time capsule is designed to capture a complete and authentic portrait of Westerly as it stands today. No other town in America is creating a 100-year time capsule tied directly to the nation's the nation's 250th birthday with this level of community engagement. Westerly is stepping forward as a national leader, and we want our historians to be the driving force in this effort. That is where the power of this project lies. So over the next 115 days, the plan is to continue to promote this project with our schools, civic groups, first responders, veterans, and especially our Westerly historians. This is a once-in-a-generation moment. The time capsule will be buried in a prominent and highly visible location in the heart of Westerly, marked with a commemorative plaque made from Westerly granite. That marker will stand for a full century, reminding residents and visitors alike that in 2026, this town, its businesses, its civic leaders, and its heritage organizations cared enough to preserve its story. The Westerly Time Capsule is more than a container of memories. It is a bridge between generations and a statement of confidence in our future. And in its invitation, especially to the residents of Westerly, to stand proudly alongside our schools, families, and historic organizations in shaping how this town will be remembered. Together we will make history. Together we will preserve the Westerly story in commerce, community, and in legacy. I ask that you encourage participation from those who care deeply about preserving the Westerly story. If we do this right, historians 100 years from now will open this capsule and they'll say they understood the importance of preserving their moment in time. And that is exactly what historians are meant to do. This will be a story for the ages. Thank you for everything you do to preserve Westerly's history, and thank you for helping ensure that the story of 2026 will still be heard. The world will remember us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Westerly way.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.